Today we're getting started on our Clutter-Free in 2023 series. I am planning on decluttering every nook and cranny in my house, and today we're starting in the laundry room. I'm really hoping that you want to join along in this series and get your home decluttered as well. I feel really blessed to have the space that I have, and my old home used to have the laundry room in the basement, which was kind of a huge pain. So having it on the main floor right next to my bedroom is really helpful. I really love that we have a large closet in my laundry room. I really love that I have a sink. There's a couple of things that I don't really love, and that's okay, I just make it work. So the garage is right through our laundry room door, so it's constantly busy. People are coming in and out all the time, but it's okay, we still make it work. Anyway, today we're gonna go ahead and get it decluttered. So like I said, I do have a pretty large closet, but I've had a hard time making it function really well. Today I wanted to just kind of get rid of the stuff in there that I don't use, but I also wanted to go and give it some organization. So I'm really excited to bring you along and show you what we did today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the closet in there. That's really where I keep everything. There is definitely some things that I want to change up in the laundry room, and one of them we actually did over the Christmas break. I received a gift from my in-laws and my husband, which was a new cabinet that they put over the sink, which we've been talking about for several years to go ahead and do, and we finally did it. It just needs a little love in there. We are one step closer with this cabinet, and I'm excited to show you what I did in here. So let's go and get right into it. I would say one of the things that bothers me the most about the laundry room is that the door to the laundry room and the door to the closet get stuck together. And especially if somebody forgets to close the door all the way, when you open the door, it slams into the other door, and it's really annoying. I have 3 mops, and all of them are on the floor. You'll see that later I have a genius idea on how to handle that, but this is a Bissell steam mop. I haven't used it for several years because we got new flooring, and I was told not to put a steam mop on the floor, but I kept it because of this little part. It has steam that still comes out, and you can scrub things with it, so I thought maybe I'd still use it, but I really don't. So it's time for this to go, and I'm going to go ahead and donate it. I want to apologize for the terrible lighting here in my laundry room, so I'm sorry for that. But here I'm just going to pull out everything that's on the floor and everything on the bottom shelf so that I can figure out where I want to put those next. I keep all my mop heads in this little bucket, but here I found one of the pads that goes to the Bissell mop, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that with that one. And here are a bunch of my cleaning cloths, and these are just junk towels that we use. We always seem to need a junk towel for something, either for drying the dog off or for wiping up spills. Here I have some laundry items. I have the beads and OxyClean. They're not in a really great location. I don't like getting into this door when I'm doing laundry because it bangs, like I said, into the other door. I didn't really have a rhyme or reason to how I was going through this stuff. I guess I just was wanting to see what I had in there to decide what to do with it. I started to feel pretty overwhelmed because I wasn't sure how I was going to make this function. I did a lot of shuffling around, you'll see, but I eventually figured it out. I decided to grab myself a laundry basket and just go through each item here. I wanted to put all the cleaning products into one location so that I could see how much I really had. This one I definitely wanted to get rid of. It was just a little bottle of Windex for my son when he was younger because his hand couldn't fit on the big bottle. I also had a couple of almost empty bottles. Here I was just tossing out the things that I don't use anymore, like these scrubbing bubbles. There's also a Lysol, a disinfecting spray, a Scotch Guard bottle that's basically gone. And then the other things I put into the laundry basket that I was not 100% sure on, but I figured I probably wanted to keep. I really don't want to be wasteful, and so I wanted to keep a lot of it, but there's some things I just haven't used for years, and so I decided to get rid of them. It's just less to manage. I wanted this basket to be for sponges and scrubbers and things like that. As I watch it now, I can see that there's some things that I definitely haven't used ever or in a long time. Like there's a magic eraser that's still in plastic, and also the scouring stick that I have never used. I've never used either of those, so I think it's time for me to go back and get those and throw those out. On the other hand, I do use these Scotch Brite scrubbers all the time. These are what I use in my kitchen. And so I stock up at Sam's Club or Costco. I bought this drill brush attachment set a couple weeks ago, and I haven't opened it yet. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm pretty sure I wanted to use it for the shower or something, but I'm going to keep it for now. Hopefully I didn't waste my money on it. This purple thing is actually a buffer, I think, for cars. It just needs to go back in the garage. As you can see, I have these bottom two shelves cleaned out, and I have all the cleaning supplies down in the baskets. And then this shelf has laundry stuff on it. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna put it yet, but at least I have them organized together. All right, on to the top three shelves. I don't actually use this Drano anymore. We haven't seemed to need it, so that's gonna be going out. I do use these wastebasket liners all the time. This is a little bucket of shoe shine stuff. We don't use it a lot, but we do use it sometimes, so it does come in handy. Here are just a few vacuum items for my new Cord Zero vacuum, so I wanted to keep those for sure. I didn't want to waste anything, and so I decided to take a couple minutes and to refill these bottles of Windex and the floor cleaner that I use. I think it's called LA's Totally Awesome. It's at the dollar store. Before I started to figure out how to organize these items, I decided to give it a quick wipe down since it was empty here. Now you're gonna see me trying to figure out how to make this more functional, and I'm going to be doing a lot of arranging and rearranging and arranging and rearranging over and over and over again. This closet is a little bit difficult because it has that angle on the left side there, so it's really hard to fit bigger bins like the one I'm trying to fit here. Organizing is a lot of trial and error. As you can see, I'm trying to put these all-purpose sprays into this little bin. They're too big. It doesn't really work. I'm gonna keep trying, but it's not working. So I'm gonna put these gloves and scrubbers and other things in there, and that's more useful. I would love to know what you would like to see more of on my channel. Do you want more decluttering, cleaning, organizing, grocery hauls, or even recipes? Or do you want a mixture of it all? I would love for you to comment below and tell me what you want. I want to provide content that you like and that is useful and motivating to you. I would also love for you to subscribe below if you are enjoying this video. I used to use this bottle of ammonia on my floors, but I haven't used it in years, so that is another thing I'm going to be tossing. I'm really not liking how this is working out. Nothing seems to be fitting exactly how I want it to. I don't like how the bottles are just sitting on the shelf. I wanted them in containers. I have really pared down my towels and rags over the last couple of years. Here, I'm just trying to figure out how to best fit them. I'm not sure I really like this, but it seems to be the best option right now. I do like how I have the bucket here with the rags. I also have another little bin inside it with my Norwex rags that I don't want everybody to use because they are more expensive. Here's my genius idea for my mop problem. Actually, it's not really genius. It's just something that's gonna work well. I found these command hook. I guess they're not really hooks. They're, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. But they hang the mops from the door, so I won't be having them sitting on the floor anymore. And since I got rid of that one Bissell mop, I should only have my spin mop bucket on the floor and nothing else. So that will be nice. I think I learned my lesson on buying big bottles of things like this Windex. It's been sitting in there for years and I haven't used it. And here you can see that it doesn't fit on the shelf, which was really frustrating because this is where I wanted to keep some of the bigger items that are extra. I was able to lay it on its side and it worked out fine. And here's some extra Tide that's gonna go in here, and I have some extra fabric softener sometimes that will go in there as well. But it seems like everything will fit just fine there. Here I am finishing the last shelf in the closet, this little gray rack. It's a rack that you can put in your dryer for when you want to dry something flat. I've actually never used it before, but I feel like since it belongs to the dryer, I should probably keep it. I don't know, maybe I need to get rid of it. I was able to pare down these vases from about 9 to 5 vases. I decided to get rid of the ones that I just really don't use or that don't fit my color scheme in my home, like this red one and this one with flowers on it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this new cabinet. I knew that I wanted all of my laundry supplies in here. The only problem that I was seeing was the mess that they were gonna make. So for now, I'm gonna just put down a junk towel to catch the drips. I'm not really sure I love the glass jars here because you have to take them down in order to get inside them, but I guess I'm just going to keep it here for now. I've also decided that I don't think I'm going to buy any more of the fragrance beads. They just cost a lot of money, so I'm going to try and cut those out. I had a few extra organizing bins that I had laying around the house. I used a couple of them also in the closet behind me. I ended up deciding that I needed more, so I made a trip to Target and got a few more. The floor in this closet was disgusting. There was so much dust and hair and gross stuff. It rarely got vacuumed because there was so much stuff on the floor. So now that there will be less stuff on the floor, it's going to be so much easier to vacuum and keep clean. Isn't it so satisfying to see all that gunk get vacuumed up? That's the reason I love to vacuum. This is the only item that is going to be on the ground. I ended up getting rid of a pretty good pile of garbage and a smaller amount of donate items. I also have the big Bissell steam mop that needs to go as well. Here are the bins that I bought at Target. I was really anxious to see if they would work out in making everything function a little bit better. I came in here the next day to finish up organizing. I tried matching like items into each basket. So I used one for all-purpose cleaners, one for the Ajax and the soft scrub, the kind of scrubber cleaners. I also did one for the wood cleaners. Again, you'll see me rearranging items, trying to figure out exactly how I wanted it. I put all the carpet cleaners together in a bin, as well as disinfecting wipes in its own bin. To finish this off and to get my family members to put the items away where they belong, I just need to put labels on these. Thanks again for being here today, and I'll catch you next time.